everything is good to go. The flash is not on. Hello, everybody. Today is a beautiful day. The sun is setting, and I guess you want to know why we're here. Okay. We are here for my five top tips to hair growth. And we're going to get right into it. The first one, and I have my list here. The first one is stop manipulating your hair and scalp so much. Like a lot of the times people will say, make sure you change up your hairstyle, make sure you wash your hair, make sure your hair is washed weekly or every other day or whatever the case might be. They're gonna tell you to try to do something for your hair. And you just need to stop doing so much, stop thinking so much into it. It's hair and a scalp, and they both need to be healthy. Your body needs to be healthy in order to stimulate that hair. Other thing is learn how to detangle your hair properly. If you are a natural curly girl like myself, learn how to detangle your hair the proper way. Get the proper comb, start at the ends and move up to the roots, and stop just manhandling your hair thinking that it's not going to break because you're turning your hair off when you are doing all of these things. Sleeping with a silk pillowcase, sleeping with a silk bonnet, protect your hair. Sometimes even fabrics and clothes that your hair rubs up against all the time can break your hair off. That's why they say keep those protective styles, because every little thing can pull, like this can pull my hair out. Sitting in your car could pull your hair out. So just think about it. Stop putting so many chemicals in your hair expecting it to just be okay. Like bleaching and doing all of these different things, putting these chemicals, straighteners, and all of this different type of stuff on your hair, trying to get it to be how you want it to be. With hair, your hair is going to do what it wants to do. It's basically like it has a mind of its own, and you have to adapt to it. It's not going to adapt to what you want unless you train it. And if you train your hair to be straight and is naturally curly, eventually it's gonna start shedding or falling out because it's naturally curly. So that's something to think about. My third thing is try to eat and drink more healthier things, like make healthier choices. And this is good for hair and for skin and for your overall mental health, like mental and your body health. Eating better and drinking more water will help with so many different things, like hydrating yourself and drinking coconut water and more things that are closer to its natural states. Because with certain things, like if it has too many ingredients, it's so far away from its natural 100% whatever. If it has more than two or three ingredients in it, chances are it's not natural. It's a lot of stuff they put in it to make it whatever they want it to be, but it's not natural. If you get something that's 100% natural, it should have one or two ingredients in it, and the main one should be the one you're buying it for. Okay. So the fourth thing is doing protective styles. I know with my hair during the summer and spring times, I will wear braids, knotless braids, things that are not too hard on the scalp. I'll do faux locks, and I'll go through the stage where I'll do me some knotless braids, and then when they get older, I will turn them into faux locks. That way I get two hairstyles out of one, if that makes sense. And like that's the way that I keep my hair protected. I don't straighten my hair, but once a month, that's if I straighten it. Now that it's starting to get colder outside, it is straight hair season for us curly girls, but I try not to straighten my hair so much because I know that over time, your hair will begin to break off. Even trained hair, eventually your hair will begin to get shorter because a lot of people don't realize, but the hair that's on the end, that is the oldest hair. That's the oldest of your hair, and it will start to split up. And that's how people get the split ends and stuff like that from straightening. And make sure that you use heat protecting. Heat protecting really helps your hair to help fight the heat. It's not going to help it completely, but it will do a little barrier against the hot comb or the flat iron or the Marcells or whatever you choose to use. It will really help protect your hair a little bit. But flat ironing your hair all the time is not going to help you get hair growth if that's what you're trying to do. And I know that from experience. And my last gem of all gems is I know a lot of the time people will try to sell you these magical products, or they will put on their hashtags or their thumbnails. Get this product to grow your hair in 2 days. Look at how I grew my hair out in 2 days, 2 weeks. Here's an update for 3 days. You cannot grow no hair in no 3 days. You cannot grow no hair in no 3 weeks. Like, really think about that before you go out and buy this product that this person used. It might have helped their hair, but it's a lot of other factors that you don't know that they're doing that help their hair as well. Like, you cannot get one specific oil and say it helped 17 people. Like, no, it might have helped them, but it's other stuff that's added to that helped them as well. It's not just that one thing. And you can't take one product and say that it helped every last person in this line, because that's not the truth. And a lot of people are selling you dreams and they selling you hopes, and you thinking it's gonna make your hair grow overnight and stuff. And it's a lie. All of these oils and stuff you buy, you spending all of your money on these oils that people are coming up with that help them. It's not going to do it for you. And you need to stop wasting your money. You need to come up with something that's going to help you specifically, and you keep on trying stuff until you get it right. And I'm not saying put relaxers and all them strange chemicals that's going to hurt your hair in it. Try natural stuff. People are so scared to go natural. Well, my grandmama been using relaxers, and your grandmama got lumps in her head, and your grandmama had all of these different diseases. That's the first thing people say, and you got to stop listening to that. Like, your grandmama was living in a time where they wasn't trying to kill us. Your grandma was living in a time where they didn't have all of these chemicals that they dropping off from the sky and doing all of this strange stuff to try to make people weak and sick either. So it's different strokes for different folks. Everybody's head is different. Everybody's scalp is different. Everybody's hair grow differently. Like, my hair grows because I don't manipulate my hair all the time. I don't comb my hair every day. I'll go a week without combing my hair sometimes. Like, I'll go a whole week with my hair just being in one style, and it'll be up in a fluffy bun or a fluffy ponytail, and I would not mess with it. Like, and that's how I got the growth that I had. And I will straighten my hair once a month. And if you would like to see my hair in its full length, I have a video that I'll either link somewhere on here, or I'll link it down below so that you can see my hair straightened. And then I also have a video of a protective style that I tried last year during the wintertime. It was a bob that I did with quick weave. I did it with synthetic hair, and I'll link that either somewhere in it or down below so you can see that and go check that video out. But my hair growth happens when I cover my hair up with braids, or either I leave my hair alone. That's how my hair grows. I don't know about nobody else. And I will give you some essential oils that I do feel like really help stimulate growth. And that is rosemary, that is tea tree oil, that is botana oil, and peppermint oil. Anything that could cause coolness to come to the scalp really helps stimulate the blood. Now, what I will say, my tip of all tips, my grandmother used to tell my mother to brush her hair. And my grandmother was Native American, and I know what y'all gonna say, so get out my face. But my grandmother really was, my great grandmother was Native American, and her hair was a different texture than my mother's. My mother's hair is not like mine's. My mother's hair is a different texture than ours, and she would tell her to brush her hair to make her hair grow. But I don't feel like brushing your hair is what causes your hair to grow. It's stimulating your scalp. Stimulating the blood flow to your scalp can really help your hair. And I would say I wouldn't even do that every day. I would probably do it every other day. And that's why I feel like when you get these braids and you get the faux locks, the reason why your hair grows so much is because the braids are in these small sections. And every time you pull a braid up, it's stimulating your scalp. Like, it's pulling your scalp a little bit, but it's not to the point where it's hurting. And that's why I feel like your hair grows so much when you have these braids and these individual things. It's manipulating uh your blood flow to your scalp, and that's what helps. So if anything would help you is oiling your scalp either once a week, or if you have the time, every other day. I wouldn't oil my scalp every day because my hair after time creates its own oil. So I really I don't put grease in my hair. My hair makes its own oil. I put coconut oil, or I put like a light oil in my hair when I do it. But when I don't do it, I don't bother my hair. And that's why I think I get the growth that I get. And it's no special trick. It's no magic wand that's going to cause your hair to grow. You just have to find you a routine and just do the things that, I mean, what I'm telling you might not work. But I'm going to tell you what, buying all them daggone products for all that money that's claiming they're going to grow your hair in 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 seconds, they lying to you. And that's it. Be blessed and bye. Oh, and I also forgot. Make sure you send this to a bald-headed friend and like and subscribe for more videos and content like this. Bye for real.